All right, on these, remember what we're doing. So we got the absolute value, symbol, and then we have a number, right? So we're going to split it. On this one, we make it negative and flip it. And on this one, it's just the original. Okay, what does that mean? If you don't know what that means, like, you're kind of in trouble, right? But what we need to do is first, you have to get absolute value by itself. So if you have stuff in front, you have to move it. So this is 1/2 times the absolute value. So what I need to do is get rid of that. Okay, so I could multiply this by -2. Multiply this by -2. The negatives cancel, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now I got the absolute value of x. When you multiply or divide by a negative, right? That's a rule. Flip the sign. When you multiply or divide by a negative, so it's greater than -6. Now this is a special case, right? Absolute value will make it a positive number. So no matter what, my answer will be positive. How many times are positive numbers bigger than negative numbers? Always. Right? No matter what I put in for x, this is going to make it positive, and all the answers are going to be bigger than -6. So this is the one that's all real numbers. If you want to graph it, you can put a dot and put arrow that way and arrow that way. All the numbers. Okay. On this one, we're going to look at it a different way. So this is like a -1 multiplied by this. So I'm going to divide this by -1. Divide this by -1. Negatives cancel, and I get absolute value of x minus 2 is less than -4. Had to flip the sign for the same reason. We divided by a negative. But now this is another special case. Right? Another special case. Because this is going to make it positive. Absolute value will make my answers positive. No matter what it is, it's going to be a positive answer. When can a positive number be less than -4? Never. This is this, no solution. Okay, now these two, I'll let you do 11 on your own, but these two, we're actually going to be able to solve them. Now that you have a positive number and you have absolute value by itself. So this one is the flip and make it negative. So I put the x minus 3 by itself. I flip the sign and make it -6. Over here, I just do x minus 3, leave the sign, and +6. Right? That's just the original equation without absolute value. Okay? Now, on these, sorry, this thing in the way. On these, we solve them. +3 goes away. X is less than or equal to -6. Add 3, goes away. X is greater than or equal to 9. Okay, what we should have known right away was that greater than is a or. This is a less than. This is an and. Now you got to remember what that means. But the or gives me two different separate answers, right? So we got less than -6. So let's call this -6. It says equal to, so we put the colored dot and we say less than. And then over here we can make this 9. It can be equal to it and greater than. So the or is the one with two parts. This one's an and, so this one should have and has equal to, like, you just match the numbers, but I should get this. But I need to split it and solve it and get both of them. All right, so try that.